Hey Scorpio, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for December 20th, 2022. This is for Scorpio. Last shuffle here. All right. We have dark thoughts and we have commitment here. So this tells me that you are, you realize that a lot of decisions that you make are based on you being very forward thinking, but so much so that so much so that it causes a lot of worry, and it may make you change course, right? It looks like it makes you change course whenever you start, like, whatever decisions that you are making. It's like you're, especially in a group setting, you may be so, like, trying to think so far ahead, 20 steps ahead, 10 steps, 9 steps ahead, right? That you, it changes how you see what you're trying to do. Like, yeah, you, wow. Yeah, right. You may have a lot of conviction about something. This shows that you have a lot of conviction to work on something, move in a certain direction. Um, it just, it looks like you are someone who's just got a lot within you that you're just like, I can, I know that no matter what I do, I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna, like, you're so, you have a lot of, like I said, there's just a lot of ambition, a lot of drive, and then your worries come in. You go, well, in the future, if I keep going this way, you're going so far in, think, even calculating the money that you may have to be able to do whatever it is. You don't even know what's going to happen just yet. It's important not to be so forward thinking, they're saying, because it will stop you from making decisions that could lead to victory in the future. Because then you're like, well, if I do that and that, you don't know what, there's always spontaneity and growth on your path. And spontaneity and growth, that growth can encompass a great many things. So it's like, they're they're talking about your conviction right now, like how, okay, yep. So back and forth, 9 of Wands, 7 of Cups, and back and forth would tell me that not only, it's like you're imagining the worst. You're looking at every situation going, well, if I open that thing, then what if that doesn't happen for me? And so that may keep you going, seesawing. So I'm seeing a seesaw energy anyway. Should I do it? Should I not? And a lot of times this causes a low self-esteem, or feeling like you're not good enough, and that would stop you from going wherever, whatever it is, whatever plans you put together. You may start these with the best intentions. You're just so excited, and no matter what, because of this, it's hard for you. Gosh, it's hard for you to imagine that you are good enough. If you put your all in now, things will change for you in the future. You can't change the future right now. Like, how would you know what to change? Just go, what I mean? It's just so interesting. Great gratitude, 5 of Cups, and the Devil. And your great gratitude would say, it's like, be grateful that some things didn't work out, especially things that really, really felt detrimental and really sad. It's so important that you're grateful for these things, because honestly, this says that if it would have kept going, which it would have in general anyway, right? It would just be a road of sadness. So it's better to feel it now, like, and let it be what it is now, and then see your life change. Because after a while, you get, I'm just going to say, you can only cry but for so long. And then you look up, you see those 3 cups, and you're just like, I have no more tears left to give. That's probably what he's sitting in, his tears. And then you look up and you're like, I see those 2 cups. Like, let's go. Okay, the cups are still, all is not lost, people. I'm sorry, it's just exciting to me. This card is exciting. It's always negative to most people, and I look at it going like, listen, you can only cry but for so long. You have a headache, and your eyes gonna be puffy, and your nose gonna be stopped up, and after a while, you're gonna be like, listen, I'm kind of thirsty or hungry. Like, something stops you. But either way, you look at these cups and you realize all is not lost. And you have to have great gratitude that maybe that hope would have kept you going in a certain direction, right? And it still would have led to these three cups and still this sadness. Either way, but they're saying almost like it's time to go ahead and just be grateful for those things that did happen. And I'm just looking at it like, wow, right? Back and forth with Nine of Wands and Seven of Cups. You're back and forth with this perseverance, right? And imagining the direction that you're going in. And realizing that you're imagining the worst. Someone's just imagining the worst. And it's important not to do so. It's important to understand that the worry is really coming from thinking about the outcome rather than the journey and where you are now. So the outcome is highly important, but the outcome is thought of and decided in the beginning, because that's your goal. The outcome is your goal, right? And so you're like, this is what I want to see happen, and this is the way that I'm going to go about it. And I think I can't remember who got this reading earlier today. As long as you are stepping in the right direction, good things can happen for you. And because a lot of times that's Nine of Wands, even with all that stuff going on with this great gratitude, the great gratitude is saying things are happening for me and for my greatest good, and not things are happening to me and I don't know what's going to happen next. That's that's not the way. And that's what they're saying. It's like, if you're in this place, it's like you elevate, right? Because this is an energy of a person right here who's saying, I'm standing for this. I'm fighting for this. I want this. I want things to come together. I want things to work. I want things to, to build and grow. And this may even be your career. This could be love as well. It could be. And I'm also seeing some sort of energy of reconciliation after a bunch of stuff too. So very important that one is in a more positive state. Just focus on what you can do today, step by step, minute by minute, here, because you already have the objective in your mind. You already have the outcome that you wanted planned out, and you're walking in that direction. As long as you're going, Spirit is going to direct you and guide you. And it requires you to be flexible, and you can't be flexible if you're worried. It requires you to be able to deal with the spontaneity and growth of your situation instead of trying to predict every step. You don't know what's coming up ahead. You might be leading yourself into a ditch. It's like, focus more on just doing what you can in the moment. So anyway, I'm going to stop rambling here. But you have Pisces here. We have Capricorn. It doesn't have to be these signs, but these, and they also could be in your chart. So, all right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.